Do you have a senior dog that you've noticed is having just a little bit of trouble getting up from lying down? Or maybe some issues getting up and down the stairs? Well, today I'm going to give you 5 tips on how you can help your dog navigate these things better. And if you stick around to the end, you're going to see the difference. Welcome to Canine Wellness Online. I'm Tanya Costa. So the first thing is just a few logs or posts in this case that are lying around, and getting out in your garden, in the environment, and having your dog step over these objects. Now, you'll see here, I needed to add a treat because, well, you know, when your dog gets older, they get a little bit more demanding, might we say. So once I use the treat, he happily wants to go over. And what this does is it makes him have to pick up his feet. It's sort of a neurological reminder that their feet need to be lifted up. This will help them be able to navigate the stairs. And now for exercise 2 and 3. We're going to mix it up a little bit, but use the same items. And what we're going to do is some figure eights, as well as having the front feet on something a little higher. In this case, it's my 4x4 post. The reason that we're doing this is for balance and proprioception. And proprioception is more about hind limb awareness, which will help your dog down the road. And then what we're going to do is we're going to finish up with a sit to stand. A sit to stand is great for their core, building their core, as well as hind limb awareness. But more importantly, it keeps mobility of those legs. It's active range of motion, meaning like your bicycle that needs oil in the chain, we're adding some blood flow into those joints, getting them to be more mobile. Now, if you have a dog that's arthritic in the knees, you don't want to do too many sit to stands. And the last exercise I want to share with you is Alls, one of my favorite clients who is so dedicated to this dog. And he's a pug. And for all you pug lovers out there, you'll love this video, and there'll be more to come. And this is Alls doing back legs sit to stand on an unstable surface. And that is so great for your dog. Unstable surface, meaning they have to be more aware of balance. They're using their core, their back legs, their front legs. All around a great exercise. Now let's talk about the number of repetitions. We should always start with maybe 1 repetition of this entire sequence, and then wait a few days and then try to do 2 repetitions. Now you always want to watch your dog for fatigue. You don't want your dog to get fatigued because that doesn't help your dog. So quality is always better than quantity. And one of the last things that I want to mention, and is so often overlooked, is your dog's nails and fur between the pads of their feet. If the nails are too long, like here, what happens is their feet or their pads of their feet are not touching the ground, so it's not giving the proper sensory input to let them know where their feet are in space. So by clipping the nails as well as the fur between the pads of the feet, and this is Jake with his Grinch toes, as I call them, we're enabling our dog to get better sensory input from the ground so that they're able to be more mobile and not trip over things and not have difficulty with going up and down the stairs. Obviously, it's not going to be a cure-all. And check out Jake. I did this for 2 days in a row, and look at him going up the stairs today. And make sure you check out the description below for links to products that I recommend, as well as courses that might be beneficial for senior dogs.